So I just pulled out of the apartment. I was parked out front all day yesterday. I didn't even leave the house. I didn't leave the apartment yesterday. I woke up way late. I didn't feel like doing anything. I feel like I'm running a low fever, but I don't know. I don't think so. Anyway, we're going to go today. I got to stop at the hardware store. I have to buy a set of prying tools. I've got to buy a saw, and I got to buy a box knife. I've watched a few videos on removing carpet from a house. I hope it's that easy. Well, it's not easy. It's a lot of work, but today we're going to try to pull the carpet up. I'll set you up on a tripod and we'll give it a shot and see what we can get done. Wish me luck, I guess. Never done anything like this before. I'm not super keen on doing it, to be honest. But we got to do what we got to do, right? This is Sunday morning, 10 o'clock. These people should all be in church or something. This is the Bible Belt. Come on now. Please give me enough room to get over one side. You're not going to do that, are you? Why be thankful? Well, I'll be dipped. Thank you. That was very nice of you, lady. She realized what she was doing and got out of the way. See, now people in California wouldn't do that. Anyway. In this parking lot, you've got over there the Rio Bravo Carniceria Grocery Store. And that's kind of cool, I guess, if you're into that kind of thing. So, I'm gonna pull on in here, elevated. So this is the hardware store. Boop. And that's what I'm going to go do right now is get some stuff. I'll meet you at the house. I'll show you what I got. Too cool. Alright. So, a couple of the things I bought. And I'll tell you what I forgot to get. I was going to get actual particulate masks for pulling this carpet out. And I kind of forgot to do that. I probably need to run back and get those. I got a cheap hacksaw. Got a set of pry bars. It's funny they have the thing locked at the hardware store there so that you can't steal them. Oh, jeez. Throw that over there. And go on. Utility knife. I sure hate like hell to buy this stuff because I got a half dozen of these at home. Big flat pry bar. Let's go see what we can get into. Shoot. These things I have not priced yet, but we'll just kind of go like that. So I'll go put those all in there, and then I will come back and we'll look at popping these baseboards off. Yeah, they were just kind of there. I think I have to pull that off, but I don't know how. Oh, there you go. Same as the other ones. It just pops off. So hopefully this works. This is what I got this for. Kind of hoping these, yeah, just come off real easy, huh? How easy is that? Duct tape, man. So here's what I saw. You just get this corner here and you start pulling it up. But I'll tell you what I'm seeing. The guy says on the video, you just kind of grab this and start pulling. If you need to, cut it with the box knife and grab in there and pull it up. But what I'm seeing is this. That's it. It's that easy. Oh man, this is... Not as dusty as I was going to think you. I think if I take my time and go slow, I probably don't need some kind of breathing apparatus. Hey, what about that? All right. And then what the guy did, so what he did, and he showed it on a bedroom, is he cut the room into thirds, about this size, and makes it easier to haul out. That sounds good. I'll do that too, if it works. Sure enough, man, you can't beat those, and they're like $6. Tell you what I'm gonna do. There's a whole lot of skip jumping here, melding to the next. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna throw everything out in the garage because I'll have to haul it off when we get the truck here. I don't even know where to haul it off to. I don't know where the dump is, but I'm gonna haul this out and get these out. We'll get down there and we'll pull that padding up and start looking at prying the tack strip up. We'll see what that floor looks like. Be right back. A little bit more light, huh? All right, let's see what we got, huh? This is some pretty thick pad. All right, well, there you go. This house doesn't have hardwood floor. All it has is plywood. So it looks like we're gonna have to put flooring whether we like it or not. have to do is go around and use pliers and pull all the staples. Now, in the inspection report, they showed where the floor had been patched and it was not done correctly. I think that's what this is. Again, what the? Whatever, man. So, well, that gives me an idea right there of what I'm up against. Now I kind of know where I'm at, you know. I'll tell you one more thing before I get to the end of the day. It's in there pretty good. Tell you what I'm going to do. That's not generating anywhere near the dust I thought it was going to. If I go slow, it should be fine. I've got the air conditioner running. I just changed the filters, so. You know, a little bit out of shape. So I'm not going to film the whole thing because that would eat up a tremendous amount of time that I don't want to. What I'll do, you kind of get an idea what I mean, that's what I'm doing just now is what am I up against, because I've never done this before. So I'm going to go through, do that room, use it as staging for stuff, go through, do the kitchen, and then probably the hallway and the 2 bedrooms, and get everything hauled out to the garage. I will catch up with you at the end of that. I'll show you what I did, and then I'll probably call it a day. It's only 70 degrees out, 73 degrees out right now, something like that. 72, 73, I think is what it said. It's going to be a little bit warmer this afternoon when the sun comes out. It's only supposed to be in the low 80s, which is nice. Air conditioner won't have to work so hard to keep the house from getting unbearable. So, yeah. Oh man. Still got to pull the tack strips up and all the staples. You can see those. The staples where the padding was held in. These old houses, this would have been the wall where that flooring stops, and this is your living room. That's it. And there's your kitchen and dining room. This is a 1-car garage. So a lot of these people, my grandparents did the same thing with their house. It was similar sized, and what they did was they just floored in the garage to the same height as the house. And, oh man, they yeah, made a bigger house out of it, which is cool. Which means this wall probably is part of the structure. It's going to have to stay. I pulled that down. I'll just get new wood and recap that. We're going to leave the top bits. We'll leave the pole going down. This wall's coming out. I'll have to do something about that wire. I'm thinking that outlet, and there's one on the other side of it too. I'll show you. I'm thinking both of those are probably fed from this outlet. I hope that's what's going on. And what I'll do is I'll just remove the wire from the box over to those when I take those out. Probably replace this piece of wood and this piece of wood with something that looks nice, because it's got these holes and stuff. It's nasty. Anyway, we'll get that and make the bottom of that look decent. Stopping for a little lunch break. I didn't make very much progress because met the neighbors next door. Good dude, old guy. I met his wife the other day. So yeah, I haven't gone into the bedrooms yet. We haven't done the kitchen yet. It's coming up. We're gonna do it. You can see out in the garage there. I think you can see it. kind of. Anyway. Yeah. Very cool. It's a lot of work. This carpet's heavy. I had no idea how heavy this carpet was. Man, absolutely kicking my butt. But yeah, I stopped talking to him for a little more than an hour. Got to know each other a little bit. Cool dude. Wife's a nice lady. Get on pretty good. Don't see why not. It's easy to get on with decent people. So, he said the people that owned this house moved in a week after they moved into that one. And they've known each other for 40 years. And what happened was the guy had heart problems. And earlier this year, he passed away. And just months after, you know, almost right away, their dog passed away, and then his wife, the guy that owned this house, his wife passed away not long after he did. That's too bad. That's very sad. I care to hear that, but man. Anyway, the kids cashed out all the stock, sold the house, and bought a trailer, and they're roaming the country. Too cool. Too cool. I'll tell you, I remember cleaning out Grandpa's house. It's not an easy thing to go through, and I'm sure they had a rough time. But he said they hired a roll-off, and they just emptied the house into the roll-off, more or less. Man. That is something else. All right, guys. So I got all this stuff in the place. Oh man, got done at the house, and I stopped at the store on the way back, and I bought something for myself. I did not get nearly as much done as I wanted to get done. But man, I had no clue. The pile of carpet out there, that's unbelievable. But the tack strip, getting that up, and all the little staples, going through and getting this. I cannot believe. Oh man, I cannot believe how much work that is. So anyway, I got myself something on the way home, and this is for all you boys in Cali. Y'all crazy. I went to the gun store, and I've been not doing this for a while. I've been trying to behave myself, and I didn't. I have a driver's license with my name and address on it now. Guys, this is a Gen 5 Glock 17. Comes with 3 magazines. It has the reversible. Oh, and by the way, the magazines are real magazines. They're not that 10-round garbage that we get in Cali. Oh man, look at that. 3 of them. 3 of them. Yes. And a Gen 5 Glock 17. If you guys remember, I think I mentioned this on one of my videos on the last one. I think this is the CAA micro conversion kit. So this is absolutely the end of my toy buying for probably another 2 years. It's been a long time since I bought a gun, I'll tell you. And I'm gonna probably have to sell something to pay for this. So keep that in mind. But anyway, in the meantime. This is ambidextrous slide catch release tabs. Right? I left the plastic sights. I'm not going to do a butt plug on the Gen 5 Glocks. One of the things that I always do with Glock is the captured spring with the stainless guide rods. That's come standard on this gun. So that's the first thing I always do to a Glock. The second thing I always do is I put steel metal sights, because these are plastic still. I always replace these. This isn't there on those. I always put the Aerotech slide stop button for releasing the slide. The point of this, and I can't iterate enough, went in, did the NICS stuff, background check, paid for it, walked out with my gun. That's the way it should be, guys. Not interfered. Honestly, the NICS thing is a bit of a infringement, I believe. But you know, I don't know, because I think when you commit a felony, even if it's a violent one, at some point you need to get your rights back. You know, at some point you need to get your rights back, or you're a second-class citizen. I don't agree with that. So, all right, this catches the front. This thing goes like this. How's it gonna go? How's it gonna go? Like that, I think. There we go. And oh, there you go. And that goes in and forward, and when you push that, this automatically locks it. So there you go. How cool is that? Checking that again. So the reason I wanted a Gen 5 is I shoot two-handed weapons left, right? I got the light. I went ahead and got the light. So I really need the mag release on this side. So I'm gonna have to pull that back out because I'm not doing that. I could do that, but all of my 17 round Glock 17 magazines are set up for this anyways. They all have it. I think one of them might not, but I think they all have it. So anyway, there we go. John, you don't have any sights? No, I do not. Wait a minute. What? Why'd you get the tan? Well, things are kind of hard to get right now, and all they had was the tan. And the other day, I bought a can of tan. I'm gonna pull this completely down. I'm gonna leave all the black stuff black. The white stuff is clamshell. It's already come apart. It's gonna get laid out, painted tan. I'll give that a few days and the tan I got is really close to this. So, idea I had, and I think I'm gonna do it. I have several Glock 26 magazines. You know, I'm gonna take one. I'm gonna take the roughest looking one, and I'm gonna cut it in a chop saw and get rid of the feed lips entirely. If this will take Glock 26 magazines, because this is your spare magazine, right? And these used to just be friction fit. Now they are a push button, and it's over here. I don't know that that can be swapped. But if there is a way to do it, it looks like it should be able to. When I pull it apart, I'll be able to see. If there's a way to swap it, I will, because I would rather be able to push that and pull that. But in the meantime, I would rather push that to pull that, but in the meantime, I can always do that. I just have to train myself to do it, like most things. But if a Glock 26 magazine will fit in their flesh, I can fill it with a cleaning kit, very small tube of CLP, some Q-tips, a couple of basic tools like the hex key that comes with that. I think that's a hex key. No, it's not. It's just some kind of a pin. Okay, well that's not. The hex keys that go to this can go in there. The sight adjustment tool, right? Right. So right down the street from the house I bought is this really cool gun store. I'm gonna force this and recut that thread, I hope, inside the nut. Yes, it did it. Did it? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It's forcing it straight. Uh-huh. Nice. You only get one go at that. If you're using the fasteners to fix each other, you only get one go, because after that it's and you can see I did a lot of heavy lifting today, so I got hungry at lunch, and I'm a little bit shaky. That's fine. That did just fine. Okay, so what we have to do is be really careful putting that in there and make sure. Okay, it just got kind of hung up in there, guys. All right, this time we'll be a little bit more careful, huh? Because if it cross threads again, you're done. There we go. I will be replacing these like ASAP. What I'll do is, Magpul is really good. They're really good on their customer service, so what I will do is probably shoot them an email later and tell them, hey guys, I bought the M-Bus plastic front and rear sight, and one of the nuts cross-threaded. Can you send me another one? And they'll do it. I've seen that stuff before. Magpul's really good about that. That will probably hold just fine, but why play with it, you know? Make sure. So let's be careful with this one and make sure we don't screw it up like that. Screw it up. Sorry about the puns. Can't help it. Have to. So there we go. The white part will be the same thing when you see this to go shoot. Okay, there we go. If this has been setting for a while, it will revert to the lowest setting. Put that on the brightest setting, and that light, that's actually an O light, I found out. So this button doesn't do anything, but you push these little tabs here, boop, and this comes out and it can switch around. So it's left or right, and this is ambi. And then as far as slide lock goes on this, they do not make room on this side for that, which is fine, because you got to have this little hook here for the brace, and I'm not going to finger that way because I have to completely move my grip. So this will be slingshot return only. Very cool, very cool. And I'm not putting that against my shoulder, right? I'm just putting it against my cheek because that's the law or something. I don't know, whatever. Very cool setup. I can't wait to get the sling. I'm gonna get a single point sling for that. I don't know how much I trust those. I've got no experience with them. You know, plenty of people are using them, so they must be okay, or they wouldn't be making money on them. But I can't wait to go shoot this. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna have to sight it in, that's for sure. That looks a little more correct, but I like that. And then if you want to get accurate, you can flip the sight in and make it tiny. But I'm not gonna. No, you can. I'm gonna run it with the big sight though, all the time. Very cool, guys. I hope you like that. I hope that's exciting. Finally, some content on the channel that doesn't just have to do with what am I doing, Wichita. How cool is that? I can't wait to run that. Oh, that's gonna be so awesome. I can't wait till that's all tan. Why'd you get the white one, John? Well, it's really hard to get anything right now. And nobody had these in stock when I went looking, and a guy here in town had this. He had it in white and he had it in clear. And on retrospective vision there, what I should have done was get the clear. That way if the paint scratches, it's not glaring white, reflective, it's clear, and any light shining on it goes into it. Anything reflective is gonna be the black inside of it. I should have got the clear and just spray painted that tan. Boop. Anyway, holy cow, guys! I love Kansas. I love being in the free United States of America. Huh? I love this. It's just fantastic. It's so cool being here. Go buy a pistol and go home with it that day. I can't even begin to tell you. I have to go take a shower now. I'm not going to play with that anymore. So, have a quick one with you. If you are so inclined, pause the video and go get what you got. Select from your menagerie of adult beverages. Salud, amigos, to freedom. To freedom. It is so good to be in the free United States. Ah, I love it. That is so cool. Yeah, I will cut the feed lips off of one of my 26 magazines, and I will put a cleaning kit in there. You know, I can take a piece of duct tape, fold it in half, and U it inside of that, and then stuff the cleaning kit in there. And then when I pull that out, pull that U, and it'll pull that whole cleaning kit out. And then I've got everything I need there to maintain and repair the gun. I mean, repair. What repair? It's a Glock. They don't break. And really cleaning, it's kind of stupid. You don't have to clean a Glock. They just run. And yeah, tens of thousands of rounds that I personally have put through a Glock, and almost 10 of those, the gun never got cleaned, never malfunctioned, never hiccuped. Has the gun ever malfunctioned? Yeah, it has. But not during that spot, did it? The trigger started getting soft, it was wearing out. When I bought it used, and it probably had tens of thousands of rounds through it then. Anyway, sorry about that. The freezer was still open. So yeah, Glocks are kind of the AK. This has their accuracy barrel. I don't know. It looks like a semi-rifled. It looks like it's semi-button rifled around the old hexagonal grooves for the rifling. I'm not familiar with that. I don't know what that's about. He's telling me about it's supposed to be more accurate. You're supposed to be able to shoot lead with it. I got a lot of reading to do on that because I don't know. That's not something I'm familiar with. I never looked into the Gen 4 or Gen 5 Glocks. There was no point because we can't get them. So now I can get them, and this will go well with my 19 because I can have the 19 as a sidearm with one 19 magazine in it, and everything else can be, I've got a boatload of these, you know. I got them during Freedom Week. I definitely didn't have them before Freedom Week. Anyway, got a boatload of 17 rounders. I'll do 17 rounders with this fine. We can also get Happy Sticks, the 33 round Glock mags. So cool. So, anyways, let freedom ring, guys. Love it. More work on the house tomorrow. I'll try to show you a little bit of that if I can in the next video. I'm not gonna put 5-6 videos up a week, sorry. But I had to share that. That's just too cool. That is just too cool. Anyway, guys, have a good one. I'll catch you on the next one.